Hey everyone, welcome to Small Talk Sundays, where I teach you some small talk on Sundays, except I forget what day of the week it is. Hey everyone, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a long while since I did one of these, but I felt like kind of wanted to say a few things. So New Year's kind of happening. It's day 3 of 2022, 2022. We're 200 years away from being able to say 2222. One day I'll eventually live up to see it. So, yeah. So with the new year coming around, last year, before I get to with the New Year stuff going, last year was quite seclusive of me. I've only done literally just a playthrough, and that's literally all I've done. And I was also extraordinarily self-restrictive about things, so I didn't keep myself open in any regards. I was very closed, very seclusive, very lonely. This year I kind of want to do the exact opposite of that. So this time around I kind of want to do I want to see if I can like branch out a lot more, like be able to actually talk with people. Right now I have formed rather bad habits of being very seclusive and not very communicative, and I do apologize for that, for not being super awesome. Not awesome, but not being super open. Or what word was I gonna say? But yeah, something along those lines of not being, open, communicative. And I do want to get a little bit better at that. Start like, actually talking a little more in general. So with that said, I would like to see if I can tackle a more hyperactive approach. And now regarding to the YouTube content, because I realize I haven't been doing a whole lot of that as of late, I was thinking on making a particular return of the unscripted thoughts type of stuff. The type of a stuff I did for specifically that around Reborn, the one and only unscripted thoughts I did. However, it's probably going to be a little bit different. Instead of it covering an entire expansion, I want it to kind of just be about things in general, stuff I want to talk about. Right now, I've kind of got my brain kind of stuck in the whole idea that I need to experience everything in an expansion before doing another unscripted thoughts, because the precedent I just set is literally covering an entire expansion. So, what I'm wanting to do is, I want to try to see if I can get rid of all these preconceived notions and whatnot, and see if I can just get the videos out that I want to get out. There's several video ideas that I wanted to get out for so long. One of them being like PvP guides and whatnot, because I as very little as I show it outside of the Small Talk Sundays, I'm really big on PvP. I know a lot of things about PvP stuff. So, I wanted to get that out, but the problem is, the entire thing is going to be redone in like, what, 2 months, maybe? If that? So if I did do a casuals guide for PvP for each class, it's literally going to get outdated very, very soon and quickly. And honestly, there's some resources out there that already exist, I think. I'm pretty sure it exists, but maybe not for a class by class basis. But I'm sure if you dig around somewhere, you'll get something. Maybe. I probably should look for these stuff before I say something like that. Yeah, I can't guarantee where they are, because I haven't looked for them myself, and I mostly learned what I learned from experience. So I could do that. But hey, everyone, hello. Hey, also, yes, and for Small Talk Sundays, I'm kind of wanting to do it in stream format now that I've gotten a lot more comfortable, and I'll be able to actually talk with you folks. I've kind of just been going, like, from the gates and start talking right off the bat. Hey, everyone, how you doing? Xenon, Metaton, Yoshi Support, Knonme, Zenix, Latrina, Knonme, Xenon, Tunleak. Hello, everyone. Hello, how you doing? But yes, I've been wanting to do a PvP guide for so long. I literally have over 1,000 front lines underneath my belt. Are you excited to see the new PvP changes? Yeah, if it goes the way how I think they're gonna go, I think it'd be a really good change, having everyone have everyone essentially be a full-on DPS, and everyone keeps like the medkit, kind of like the medkit self-sustain style, instead of having to rely on the healer to heal everyone and keep everyone up. Like everyone having kind of like a fair shot, and having that much emphasis on the healer it's kind of asking for a huge skill gap, because for the healers that know what they're doing, they're going to absolutely demolish the competition if the other team is not up to par with that healer. Because that if you have a good healer on your team, you're like that by themselves with how much weight they carry in a PvP scenario is kind of big, especially considering that one melee cannot kill a single healer that knows what they're doing. You will need more than one people focusing in on them at the same time. So yeah, small monologue Sundays upgraded to small talk Sunday. Heck yeah. But yeah, if everyone does become a DPS and there isn't going to be a huge reliance on healers and no one's going to be an immortal machine just bashing their way through, like currently gunbreakers and 1v1s are near impossible, and healers, like everyone's going to have a fair chance at beating everyone in a 1v1 scenario specifically. I would like that in particular, and especially if they do kind of keep these templates around, because if you have gear involved, things can get imbalanced rather quickly. And I know people would like gear to be a factor. I personally don't like having gear be a factor. I like it being mostly down to like kind of skill input, which is kind of why I'm not too like peeved by the current PvP system and all that. But yeah, but so one of the things I do want to start approaching is actually doing the content that I kind of want to do and have not been doing in a long time. So can you see my mouse? I don't think you can. Can you? Oh, frick! I've ruined the camera. Oh, frick! Okay, we're good. So yeah, that's one of the things that I kind of wanted to go into, but I just haven't touched. Another thing, again, the unscripted thoughts. I want to talk about more things like branch out in general, and like this unscripted thoughts. It could be about like dungeon mechanics and stuff I like, or like specific musical pieces, or even in the recent expansion, I can like go unscripted thoughts about how I felt about each zone and their storyline, because there's a lot that happens at the recent expansion. And I couldn't go along with that because I realized when I streamed through it, my initial reactions are kind of lackluster. Like, I don't say a lot when I'm actually embracing it. And I didn't have a lot of time to really soak it in like I did with Shadowbringers, because I didn't sit and edit every single, like, I didn't have like a week-long break in between playthrough sessions during like editing. So I wasn't able to like let every single bit sink in. So I'll probably do like unscripted thoughts so I can actually verbalize how I was feeling during the time, because I do remember roughly about how I felt with each scenario. So I'll be able to actually verbalize it, and people will finally like actually see what or I understand how I felt at the time. Because again, I know I'm kind of quiet when that. Gear used to account into damage, even had PvP special material in gear. Interesting. I didn't know about the PvP specific stats, but I did recall hearing that gear used to be a factor, and you had the whole PvE set instead of a PvP set of gear. Not gear, talent, abilities. You use your full PvE kit. That's what I'm trying to say. And I heard that was all sorts of imbalance, but it had so much chaos, and it was kind of fun, from what I gathered. But yeah. Yes, I was having feels. Would love to hear you gush about the music. Also, I think your mic is having small hit. Oh, frick. I hope not. If the mic is having hiccups, that's a... Oh. Oh. Whoops. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, that should, fix the, mic scenario, hopefully. I was using voice mod. This mic. Fortunately, it wasn't. Fortunately, it was not using a voice changer. Whoops, that could have been awkward for like a full 9 minutes. Thanks for letting me know about that. But yeah. Anyways, what was I on about? Yeah, so unscripted thoughts. That could start branching out and making it a bit combat. And I want to be uploading a little more because, you know, just doing a normal playthrough for an hour long, I realize is not very digestible. So that's kind of a thing I want to switch up. I also want to branch out on editing skills in general. There's a few styles that I kind of want to emulate, or like and specifically like learn from and figure out how they do certain things. But I'll probably need a new editing software, and that's going to require learning a whole new setup, which is kind of an annoying process. But right now my editing software has certain limitations where I can't do certain things that I want to do. So, yeah. Sorry I missed out on your Endwalker videos. Was trying to get through myself. Oh, no problem. I understand. I not only was I kind of like early with the MSQ progression, but I also did it at a really inopportune time during the day. So I understand, and I do apologize for that. But I wanted to actually be caught up with everyone for once instead of, you know, feel like I'm permanently behind. And it does feel good to finally feel like I have room. Are you gonna attempt Savage the gun? Yes, I do want to attempt Savage. I don't know who I'm gonna do it with in particular, but I do want to attempt Savage. I've never actually really pushed mythic content in WoW. I am one of those casual players. I don't know how many I haven't yet branched out to a bunch of FFXIV creators, or WoW refugees, I believe is their current term. I've not seen a whole lot of them. I'm still kind of in the habit of watching stuff that isn't Final Fantasy XIV relating. I'm trying to like get a little more in tune as to what's going on, but it's a slow process. But yeah, I do want to like learn more what other people's going on. But yes, I would like to attempt Savage to see how that works. No, wait, what I was getting at with that is that I'm a casual player. I don't know how hardcore everyone else is, because I feel like I'm kind of one of the weird ones that came from WoW, because I am probably one of the most casual players that came around, sort of. Also, not sort of. I don't know how to explain me. Hey, Lucron, what's going on? I'm about to go through some life changes, so I won't be able to catch your streams as much, but keep it look great. Hey, I appreciate it, Sergeant Sanfleet, and I hope those life changes are positive ones, and I hope you tackle them and succeed. I wish you all the best. Are you going to keep doing videos with your friends? Potentially. It's mostly if they'd be willing to or not. We can get out to some shenanigans every now and then. But then again, so far it's mostly just been daily stuff, gathering and crafting stuff. Nothing too like extraordinary, but it could be a thing in the future. Lucia sits in eternal judgment. I like this. Heck yeah, all the time. She tends to have a very judging face. Right now she's frozen, but if I unfreeze her, yeah, her head kind of lifts up to this, and now she's even more judgmental. So anyway, I find pug groups are passable as long as you have a guide before. It's understandable. Yeah, if you know the fights. Hello, Salem. What's up? I consider myself as a casual, and Savage is accessible enough to be fun. That's good to hear. Well, compared to WoW, yes. You don't have to grind 8 different systems to be just barely viable. Like, on top of the fact that you need to have a prerequisite of being like the clearing all sorts of paths of rage, ahead of the curve, have your achievements, your raider.io and all that stuff, your item level, what your parses and all that stuff. You have so many. You're essentially applying for a job every single time you want to do some progress in WoW. So compared to there, and from my understanding here, it seems to be a lot more accessible, and I love that, because this game has a lot to offer. There's a lot of things I can say about this game. A whole lot. Also, I'm not sure if I should bring out this avatar here, because I'm just kind of like talking here, and I tend to like identify it with this little fella here. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Start with extreme if you haven't done them yet. I have done the extremes. I've done them on the streams, extreme streams. But I was mostly focused, so I don't think I was really talking a whole lot, and it was mostly me only in voice. I think it was me, and I believe Boom was there too. No, I know Boom was there. He was helping me out, but I was too much in like the focus mode. But yeah. So which one of you is the actual Lucron? The wind-up black mage or the deadly looking woman behind the wind-up black mage? I like to identify as a black mage fella. I'm just kind of like following her around. She does stuff very violent. Let's see. But though I am a little worried about using this as my mascot, because of how incredibly iconic it is for the Square Enix company. So I'm thinking I'm maybe swerving towards this a little bit, and I might start working along these lines. And I am very, very grateful for Alchemist Vile, because he made this, and it's really good artwork. I do like it. So I might start gravitating towards a different style. It's still quite similar to Black Mage, but it's got some creative liberties to it. But yes. Also, hello, Raw Gimrick. Hello, and Dabber Changeling. Hello. And Phoenix as well. Hello. Jody Ratliff. Watch one of your vids about Final Fantasy XIV on Asma's stream a while back. Glad to finally catch one of your live streams. Hey! That was, which one was that? I think that was just the very first one I did. Yeah, the Final Fantasy XIV stream. Oh, and also, that's another thing. So, I noticed that maybe I got more stressed than passionate with video productions, and that's probably why things take as longer than they used to, because that very first video I did took me only around a week to put together and make. These playthroughs, every single one of them took a minimum of a week, and some took multiple weeks. And I technically probably would more judge that those playthroughs are inferior in editing quality compared to what I did for the first impressions. So I'm thinking I need to, like, you know, start doing what I actually want and stop thinking of this, like, you know, so like, maybe not so sequentially, but instead of treating it like a, what am I trying to say? Treating it so job-like, I guess, is the term. So just like making whatever I'd like, and maybe something good will come out of it. But yeah, so the things I upload, I'm not entirely sure what's gonna happen, or what direction I'm gonna end up like settling on. But I'm gonna start seeing if I can branch out a little bit with video ideas and start making stuff. And well, maybe something will stick. I don't know. Maybe I could be the a PvP presence, because right now Brian Ricardo has been doing a lot of good work for the PvP community from what little interactions I had with him. So props to him with that. Let's see, extreme tech, yeah. Yeah, step sideways to not have to worry about conflict. Yeah. What do I use for editing? I currently use Vegas Pro 14. It's pretty outdated, and anyone who knows After Effects can do like infinity amount of things from a creative standpoint compared to what I have now. And After Effects combined with Adobe Premiere is like really strong. Right now, I believe HitFilm is maybe not. I think HitFilm can do some most of the things that those two can do, but I think you need HitFilm and one other program that they have that I haven't looked too into that's supposed to be like the counterpart to After Effects. After Effects is the program you use to make all the like fancy effects, like all these liquid transitions, like the fancy text transitions people have, all these intros you see a bunch of YouTubers have, the fancy looking stuff. Usually those are done in After Effects and like I believe also combined with Adobe Premiere. I could be wrong with that, but usually After Effects is kind of where they go to. And I don't know how to use that, but I do want to change that sometime in the future. Nine-Lord Fox, glad to have you part of the community. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you so much, Nine-Lord Fox. Hopefully I'll be able to contribute even more than just me playing through the game and not doing anything else. Is there any to lore about how you came to be with Lucia? Maybe an idea for a future? I was thinking about that, actually. I haven't come to a conclusive storyline going on here, but the more of these shots that I do, the more I start getting an idea for her personality. Except if I'm gonna do like a story little thing, it's gonna have to be her with her white hair again, and maybe the other nose, because I have a different nose now. But we'll see if I can maybe do something like that. That'd be a fun thing, a fun little machinima project. And yes, what's their name? The people who made the emote short, and they made another short, I think. No, it's not Stack Marker, but the people who made Stack Marker are also really good. But those videos and whatnot, I want to learn how to do those efficiently and effectively. Though I've always wanted to do machinima-like videos, but I've never really done one. And I've been doing a lot of practices with the G-pose stuff during my intros, specifically with the minion bits. And the very last one, last intro I did, no, the second last intro I did with the presentiment. I forgot the name of it. I used words I looked up online that looked fancy. That one was kind of pretty close. Isn't it Monday? Yes, it's a Small Talk Sunday where I just do some small talk on Sundays, except I forget what day it is. Do what you love and love what you do. Heck yeah, no, mate. That's gonna be something I'm gonna try to like internalize for a while. Felix, man, I miss Small Talk something. Heck yeah. These might come back. I stream, so now I actually have an interaction with you folks. Because before I was too nervous to even do streams, but fortunately you all have been kind enough during my normal stream times. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable doing this. How have been your queue times these past few days? Actually, not too bad. I'm usually super recently. It's gotten like a little worse, like around 400 people in queue, and today it was 180-ish in queue. So it's not too bad actually. Oh, excuse me. But before that, actually no, during all the New Year times and roughly close to Christmas, it was not too bad actually. During launch, it was terrible, like 4,000 people in queue. But yeah, to be frank, curious question: what was your favorite reaction video to your first Final Fantasy XIV impression video? I like watching reactions a bit too much, but I'm curious if you have watched reaction. I feel like I haven't watched enough to give a good judgment, and at this point, it's probably faded in my memory to give an accurate statement on that. And honestly, whenever I see anyone watching my my video, I'm like constantly like cringing a little bit. So not cringing, but I'm like really tensed up, and I'm like real nervous as to what they think about it. Because I personally think my voice sounds horrendously annoying, horribly annoying. So anytime I just keep on talking, it's just like, stop it. And so I feel bad for anyone who watches my videos, which is kind of weird, considering how many people have seen that one video. I'm like, yeah. Maybe I'll see other people react to some of the videos stuff that I've done, but then again, I haven't made a whole lot to react to. So yeah, maybe I'll eventually make some decent quality videos that people can watch. Let's see. I used it for my vids. After Effects was too complicated for me to use. That's a thing. After Effects and Adobe Premiere are more complicated to pick up and right away compared to Vegas Pro, which is why I went to Vegas Pro. But the power that those two software have, like, I'm now at the point where I'm willing to like go through that learning curve again, just to have access to the power that those have, like from a creative standpoint. You can do a lot with those. Cities, are you ever going to do more unscripted thoughts on the other expansions? I do plan to, yes. It's just at this point, the only one I could probably do reliably is the Endwalker one and Shadowbringer one. Heaven's Word and Stormblood are kind of too much of a blur for me right now to give an decent unscripted thoughts on that. So I might need to actually have to play through them again for me to get a refresher on that. That or watch a playthrough. I'll need to remember. I remember roughly how I felt during each key moment, but it's most of the details of Heaven's Word, outside of very few big points, is kind of fuzzy to me. I am really behind on this, but I'm noticing on responding to you folks. Elam, hey mate, been watching since your WoW player to 14 video. Big fan of the editing style, but wanted to ask, because you sorry for the PvP changes. I realize you've been probably asked. I have been asked already, but I will answer you. I am wanting to be optimistic about it. I feel like the overall PvP scene is still going to be a little weird and probably not going to be too popular because just the nature of the netcode. It's not super punchy or responsive compared to like WoW. So I think the game's just kind of forever cursed in the PvP aspect of that. But I do, and from a balance standpoint and whatnot, I hope it does what they're going to do, where everything becomes balanced to be up DPS, because there could be some decent fun moments in there, and everything will probably feel a lot more evenly fought if everything is like very balanced with each other, along with like, you know, each one having their unique flair and contributing aspects to the fight. But yeah. A lot more about GPOs than I do. Well, I do kind of like do that a lot, but yeah, it takes some practice. There's a lot more other like fancy stuff people can do, and I'm trying to figure out how they do that. It's Sunday and Lucron time. You're darn right. We love to have you, Lucron. Oh, thank you so much, Changeling. I Scream, great name. My server still gets like 3K plus. Hate being on a bigger. Yeah. That's kind of the curse of the bigger server. Like, you get the benefit of having more people to like interact with, but you also, you get stuck on the long queues. Big Nerd Sam, queues have gotten better enough that I can log in at 4 p.m. and not feel like I should stop and do something else. Yeah. Yeah, they have been getting better as of late. I find your voice annoying. Get out! Get out here! No, I'm kidding. To be frank, I like your voice. Good narration voice with a good amount of charm. Oh, well, thank you so much. To be frank, your voice is all good. Oh, thank you, Sidious. Oh my gosh, bro, your voice is so chill. I love you hearing. Oh my gosh, so nice. Voice is on the high end level of tolerable enough. Oh, why? Thank you, and thank you, Boom, for your attempt. I appreciate it. Gnome, your tone of voice sounds intellectual and something that I can to a Really? Huh. Oh, I thank you so much for that. You tried your best, at least. Darn, I am trying. Why do you hear that in TeamSpeak? Oh. Cetus. Gotcha. Cetus. Coach Sumner, hey, what's up? How you doing? How are we doing tonight? Well, just kind of chatting with everyone. We might do a frontline or something. I can like do some casual talks, maybe get a rough idea, but I haven't done my daily frontline today or a bunch of my other dailies because I kind of woke up a little late, but that's besides the point. To be frank, may I suggest DaVinci Resolve? It's free and it's just powerful as a Premiere. It might be worth checking. Actually, I have heard of DaVinci Resolve. I have heard that it is free and potentially the most powerful editor on the market. The problem is that it has, from what I heard, it has the highest learning curve out of all the editors out there, because I believe it strongly leads into node-based editing, and nodes for me personally, like I remember trying to deal with those during Blender, a 3D software, and I just couldn't wrap my head around the nodes because the nodes were all over the place, and I didn't know what does what. Granted, I'm sure with time I'd understand, but again, I was probably going to need a lot of time for me to understand it. But DaVinci Resolve will probably be one I may look when I get actually good at editing. But yes, I do appreciate the recommendation. I have checked it out. It's got an extreme amount of potential in that editing software, from what I've gathered. Just, you know, the learning curve. New PvP White Mage, pure DPS, heals people to death. You're darn right. Yoshi support. Did you buy the new snap emote from the mods? They just make the macro so you snap to change class. I did not. I have not, but that would be a fun idea. Kumori Yokai. Hey, Lucron, overall, which was your favorite expansion? It's a tie between Shadowbringers and Endwalker right now. Shadowbringers is a little particularly special to me because of how freaking long I took to get through it and how much time I spent into it through like editing and whatnot. So Shadowbringers kind of has a bit of a leg up compared to Endwalker. But man, like the way Final Fantasy games know how to end a story, and that's kind of really important for me. And Endwalker, just the very conclusive nature of it, there's something satisfying, and it leaves me with a sense of longing whenever something ends. It's kind of strange, but yeah. They know how to end a story. So Endwalker may potentially win out over Shadowbringers, but Shadowbringers right now, I want to say, is kind of in the lead. Hey, AJ the Cat. The game is down for maintenance for me right now, so I'm just going to chill here. Oh, shoot, already? Oh, gosh. All right, well, hey, welcome. They go to player. Hoi, hello. Cetus, hey, I think Brendan, gotta stock up on wolf marks in case they come up with new PvP glam. Oh yeah, I should probably do that and not spend them all the time. Frontline, yeah, I might do front maintenance as soon, isn't it? Yeah, roughly an hour, I believe. Yeah, wolf stealth, just be aware maintenance tonight starts in an hour. Yeah, yeah, it's roughly an hour. Character and voice has its own charm. Oh, heck yeah, thank you so much, Holly. So, gosh, I've been soon. You have a point, I might need to do that. Let's check this side-eyeing me too much. Yeah, a bit. Maybe maybe you could do guides to PvP, like tips and tricks for players who are intended by it. Maybe just strategies. Yeah, I would like to do that quite a bit, like PvP guides and whatnot, casual PvP guides. My personal concern is that with the PvP changes are gonna happen in like a month or two, so the videos will be outdated very quickly. But I will see if I can hurry up and get something compiled together potentially and get something all up, so people can maybe get a decent head start, because I know quite a fair amount of things. I can do individual like job guides for each job, except maybe Warrior. That's the one I play the least. And Astrologian is one I don't touch too much, but all the rest I think I know a decent amount, so I could probably do that. But yeah, I've been wanting to do PvP guides for so long. Like, they're not going to be for hardcore players, because there's quite a few people that I've even ran into in-game who just outdo me in many regards. I try to get better personally, but yeah, it's still got quite a road of self-improvement on that route. Dapper Changeling, hey Luke, I'm sorry if this is presumptuous, but whenever Hearth Girls drop, my wife and I will be renewing our vows in game, and if you're interested, we'd love to have you. And chat too. Oh, I've been dressed up Romanian, so I guess I could like be around. No promise I'll make it though, because my sleeping schedule right now is horrendous. I will try to correct it to where it's more normal. Okay, it might take a while. Hey Lucron, good to see you. Hey the Kerber, what's up? When is white hair coming back? By 334. Don't know. I like this hairstyle quite a lot personally. Like the deep red hair has opened up a lot of glamoring opportunities for me, and I just overall like red. Red's one of my favorite colors. So I don't know. That white hair was kind of limiting from the colors patterns for me, because the only color patterns I found myself drawing to were just monochrome colors of black and white. Yeah, that's all I could really use with the previous hairstyle. Now I feel like I got a lot more glamoring ideas coming to mind. So I'm not sure if the white hair is going to come. Maybe I can do a white hair with this hairstyle particularly. Yeah. Let's see. So what's next for Lucron's adventures? That's kind of what I want to explore for this year and see what I can come up with. Maybe it could be a lot more machinima-based stuff. It could be a bunch of unscripted thought stuff, opinion-based stuff. Maybe I could try like nerding out on music. Maybe if I can pull my music theory knowledge that's deteriorated greatly over time, and see if I can figure something out with that. But it's gonna be nowhere near on the level of like Alex Mukala, for instance, because he literally works in the music industry. So I'm not gonna be able to hold a candle to that. But still, gosh, the music in this game is so freaking great. Shadowbringers really was amazing. Yeah, I agree, see this. There are so many glands that I like that require wolf marks I'll never get. Well, I could probably help with that with the guide thing. See if we can get things. Well, it's going to take a little getting used to with each individual job you play, because you're going to need to go to the wolves den to get a feel for it. If you're going to not get completely stomped in front lines, because I know what I've been there trying to, especially when I was learning Sage and Reaper, I was getting just destroyed all the time for the first day. But eventually I got the decent enough to learn things. Any thoughts on where we will go in the next expansion? I don't know. The power creep's kind of gotten super freaking high, considering what we've done. But that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe the stuff that was hinted at, maybe. But other than that, I don't know. Oh, Pain. Samurai is actually pretty good. With PvP. Let's see. Big Nerd Sam. I'm on. And working through the hell of first time resistant weapon forging. Oh gosh, we have to collect 181 per. Oh my lord, that sounds rough. I am so sorry. Oh gosh, I am like getting grossly behind. Gnome, I got a warrior guide. Step 1, Unga. Step 2, Bunga. You're darn right. Actually, warrior is probably the one that requires the most planning out of the tanks in PvP, which is kind of funny to think about considering their PvE variants. Kodak Summoner, I'm stockpiling wolf marks for hairstyles and minions, but so much for the gear. It's so pretty. Yeah, personally, I've gotten desensitized to the PvP gear because I've seen it so many times. But yeah, they do look pretty good. I'm personally looking forward to the idea of bringing back the top 100 gear, because the last there was this one, I think it was season 18, Shadowbringers Feast reward. It was that really cool looking gear that I missed out on. But man, I wish I kept on for a Feast there. But I was stuck editing doing the playthrough, so I missed that boat. Mario Ward Glass. Dominate PvP, crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their talk balls. You're darn right! Always unga before you bunga, never bunga before you unga. Yeah, wise words. The Kerbear, I would love a PvP guide, but I would probably be too scared to try it. Understandable. Feast is, I can understand, like, wanting to go from there. But Frontline, people won't judge you too incredibly much in Frontline, because Frontline is usually a giant chaotic mess, and it's very, very casual going in Frontline. So if you're feeling like people are going to be judging you for your performance or that and whatnot, I wouldn't worry too much in Frontlines, because people just generally do whatever there. But the best method of advice I can give for Frontlines is just stay with the group, because people who get separated, for some reason, large groups of people like gravitating to small groups of people. Like the entire blue team will see like 3 yellows just off in the distance, and they will zerg them and just kill them all, and get all that battle high as much as they can. It's kind of weird. I see it so many times where whole teams will chase like 3 people away from points. It's kind of weird. So I would just recommend staying with the groups if you can, and always watch the map, because if you're a melee especially, or a tank, if you engage, you want to make sure, like if you engage the enemy, you want to make sure your team's at your back. If you see, make sure the map's open, and if they start running away from you instead of going forward, you're gonna want to pull back, or else you're gonna get insta-gibbed. Just get used to your team abandoning you. That happens all the time in Frontlines. Let's see. Well, to be fair, Yoshi only knows when the girls will show up. Just wanted to offer. Oh, gosh, I'm so far behind. Wrapped in red. Fuck Legal. Blur. Red is also the best mage. I do like red mage. Red's always fun. Deep red hair has opened up. Oh no, a lot of gunnery opportunities. Oh good. Warrior's best mage. You're darn right. Warrior's best healer. You're darn right. One thing on PvP guide you might want to consider adjusting is how to deal with large number of enemies target to select, especially from the. Okay. Holy frick! I'm impressed with how quickly I'm reading right now. Let me take a swig of water. Water has been swigged. Yeah, for me, what I've done is I've set my tab target to a target nearest target, like right there on accident. Just tab target does a target nearest target instead of using the normal tab, because I found it to be far more reliable in targeting in general. And I just rebounded the normal tab to shift tab if I want to target whoever's the furthest behind in the group, because that's where it tends to target all the time. But more so than that, just get really good with click targeting and figuring out how to target specifically who you want. That's the real part. That's an actual skill you might need to develop to target who you need in front lines. It's rough, but you might need to work on that skill. Holy freak, it was rough for me to get the hang of that. I'm just hyped for 1v1 team games. That'd be great. Yeah, actually be able to like team up with people you know and go on and yeah, it'd be good. I would be down for that too. Well, I will say this is in fact a weirdly inopportune time on Monday. You're darn right. Double-edged. Technically, even if you throw a game entirely on daily roulette frontline, you still get your 500 plus bonus. Yes, actually, your daily roulette that you do gives a really freakishly good rewards, either win or lose. So, that's actually how I've leveled most of my jobs, just doing a bunch of roulettes. But yes, and there's also the, well, I was talking about experience, but yes, the wolf marks, you get quite a lot. And the weekly challenges are nothing to scoff at, either. They're, frick, let me just leave the pose. Oh yeah, Husky by the gig as well. That's the thing. Right. No. Here we go. No. Here we PvP right here. Right here. These wolf marks, they're pretty good chunks, and especially this one, because if you win, you get 1,000 wolf marks, and this will give you another 1,000. I think if you add the other bonus, that's like another 3,000. So you get 3,000 instantly from that. Let's make a new character in 7.0. Do it, coward. No. I am too cowardly. I got a lot of things I'd rather work on. What marks is easy. You go into front lines once a day and run with the mob until you win something. Whatever you get, some marks, I guess. Yeah, it's if you just do it like once a day, you'll eventually get enough. You have to win or lose, but you do get better rewards if you win. I really hope we get to go with a simple adventurer for the next expansion. Yeah, that would be a very weird change of pace considering what we've been through, but that would be interesting. Referring to only a little behind. Only a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. Top 100 gear, proof you win trade. Well, it's not definitive win trading, but I also wouldn't put it past that. But still, I wouldn't say it was like a guaranteed like win trade scenario. Josh H. Vandy. This is going to be my first Savage tier that I'm plugging in Party Finder. I have had statics where I didn't need a previous tier. It's going to be interesting, but I have a Abyss on Black Man 70, so I'm going to... Oh, cool. Hope that works out. Three-way PvP systems suck, and I've seen more than enough to hold that. But yeah, it ends up being a 2v1 scenario almost all the time. What was it? Balls break? Yep. Yeah. I've been that yellow once, running from a wave of not my color more than once even. Yeah, it happens often. Like a bit of left field, but heard you talking about stack marker earlier. Did you catch that because of LunarCon by chance? I'm curious. No, I don't actually know what LunarCon is. I just kind of found a channel that did some cool machinima looking stuff, and I checked the rest of their stuff, and I saw that too. What was it? Magitech Productions? Did they do that? I could be wrong. But they do really awesome work. Feast is very new friendly. They will encourage you and tell you thank you and good job all the time. He's got you up chat. Don't let him. Dang it, Phoenix. What are you doing to me? Well, you mean don't like one team giving up and making everyone else's lives miserable 3 minutes in? You don't. Yeah, it's kind of what happens. Joy, got that Micro Machines announcer talk speed going tonight. You're darn right. Holy frick. I wouldn't have been able to talk this fast if it weren't for you folks. Gosh. I'm taking another swig of water. Water has been swigged. Consume thy words. Darn, yes. Hi, Lucron. Hey, Konami, what's up? Yeah, I forgot I can queue PvP on the one thing and do it on another. I can queue PvP on one thing and do it on another. I might be missing context and my brain's just not working there. Joshua Fanny. By the way, and I realize this is a weird ask, but I'm listed in your Patreon credits by my name. Any chance ask to have that changed? Oh, yeah. If you would like to have that changed, just let me know and I can change that in future videos in which that's referenced. But I don't really think I can change it now that it's already up there. In the current video. I can change it in future videos though. Current videos, I don't know. I don't think YouTube is very friendly with its post editor. The most I know how to do with the YouTube editor is I can blur out and black bar things and just cut out chunks in general. That's all I know with YouTube's house editor. But yes, if you would like to have that changed, I'll write that down. Ow, I tried to click the friggin' pin and I pressed the wrong side, so friggin' poked me. Anyway, I'll write that down. And if you would like to have it changed, just go ahead and let me know, and I can change that if you need. And that would be great. Writing that down. Because I have a bad memory. Coolio. Yeah, I do have a Patreon. Unfortunately, I kind of suck with upkeep, and I would like to be better with that. I would like to actually talk with people more and be more in tune with folks. Granted, it's going to be a very different lifestyle than I'm used to, but we'll see how that works out. So you're going to go into Savage with a static or party fighter? I don't really have a static right now, so it might end up being a party fighter thing, potentially. Also, hi, Wolfgram, what's up? How you doing? Going to do a play with community today? Potentially. That could be what a Small Talk Sunday ends up being. Maybe. Since this is largely just me talking with you folks. I've been away from the stream for a while, doing Endwalker. I didn't saw Lucia's new haircut. Yeah, she got a new haircut. I like it, personally. Quite a bit. I really like it. I like red. Let's see. Hey, streamer, I thought you were gonna do your filthy PvP. Oh, yeah. If you... I can do that, actually. Let me just type this in. For front line. Radio. Oh, right. I should probably do this. Actually, I don't know if this is as important as I've been making it to be, censoring people, because I've noticed a bunch of people just constantly having their name displayed all the time. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Initials, and then party list. He's got initials. But yeah. So we're gonna do this, and what we're gonna do is which one do I want? I want Dragoon. Give me Dragoon. Frontline. And I always sit with a giant spike ball. How you doing? Is this a little more intimidating? Good. QPPP as one class, then switch it when you can. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You can, if you queue into PvP as a class, you'll get experience for the job that you queued it in as. But once you're in, and when you're in the spawn area, you can switch to any other job you want, and you will still only get the experience to whatever you queued in as. It's a really good change, and it allows a lot of versatility and flexibility on what you're able to play in frontline, if you ask me. But yes, thanks for reminding me to remind everyone of that. So Yoshi support. When doing PvP, whatever you queued as gets experience, but you can do the PvP match with whatever. Yeah. Yoshi, yeah, now that it's out there, don't worry about that at all. But more people know me by... Alright, I'll write that down. Okay. Let's see. Alright, give me a moment. I will get that changed in the list. Sorry about that, about the initial naming conventions, but I will get that changed in future videos. Again, I apologize that I'm not able to change it while it's up, but in future videos, I will refer to you as thus. Oh, frick, that was weird timing. Okay, we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna commentate a little bit with this PvP thing, maybe getting you all an idea, and we'll see how rough maybe PvP stuff can happen. Why am I talking at the speed of light? Calm down, me. Ah. I've fought Lucron a few times, Fireman. I'll tell you, he's far from casual. No, doesn't want to QPP because he doesn't want it to see him as a filthy casual. I am a filthy casual. I am casual. I found him a bit. I know, I'm just... the Kerber. Yeah, I feel bad that I had to cancel Patreon once there's no job. No, don't feel bad about canceling Patreon at all. I understand real life situations and with the world doing this whole thing. No problem. Totally understand it. I'm actually very grateful you joined Patreon to begin with. So thank you. But I start my new one on the 10th, so I'll be back. Oh, heck yeah! Great! Congratulations on the new job. You're proud to be a part of the first. You're darn right. I very appreciate it because that was a really rough time for me. Really rough time. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. Let's see. What's our team composition? We got melees. I guess I'll stick with Dragoon. Dragoon is one of the best melees to be, and I can show you why I'll need to switch some additionals. Fetterward and Bloodbath, you kind of want these because they're the magical frontline duos. It's PvP for Lucron, Lords of Verminion, since he said he's the Black Mage. Oh, no. PvP for me, it's actual PvP here. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to be going through here. I didn't know that about switching challenges. Yeah, you can do that for PvP. I'll try to usually and remember which is. It's PvP. I feel like I'm asking too many questions, but do you see yourself more as a Black Mage, or was that a thing with the minion? Just with the minion. I can play Black Mage only in PvP. I can't do it in PvE very well. PvP, it's a different story. Jumpy Boy Dragoon. Yes, Dragoon can be very pushy. Very pushy with his things. Gosh, I'm gonna have to literally take my eyes off the screen in general to respond to you folks. That person fell off from up there and is panicking for their life, which is a very reasonable thing to do considering they fell in the middle of our team. Okay, so it's gonna be a little chaotic to tell what's going on a little bit. Because if you don't exactly know what's going on, like I have some visual stuff enabled so you can actually see what hostile weapons abilities are coming your way. There's an aggressive sage up there. This guy's not gonna die because it's a Dark Knight, and he's got support over there. No, that's our guys. Never mind. I'll just let the other people get the kill, and I'll get an assist. Just want to rack up those. Okay, that's a little intimidating. Okay, so this ability right here, limp, really bad. Usually when you get that, that's a sign of, hey, yeah, this person is a kill material. And I'm about to die here because I didn't put Fetter Ward on my bars. So that's kind of a big no-no. So right there, I got cocky up there, and I didn't realize the team was moving back. So that's going to be a bit of a minor setback. But starts of the matches can dictate what the rest of it goes, but that does not mean it is impossible to make a comeback. I've seen teams that were at 0 points when everyone's at 300, when it's 300 out of 800 up here, and they still end up winning despite that. But yes, if you're mounted and you get hit, you get a extremely punishing slow for 10 seconds. It's like an 80 or 90% slow, and you can't get rid of it unless a healer decides to dispel it off you. But the chance of that is quite low, considering the healer needs that cooldown to get out of a stun or a silence in case they get stuck that way. So don't count on getting it dispelled. That person got clipped before he fully got off the mount and was also making questionable decisions. And this person, if you stay on the mount, that buff will keep refreshing itself repeatedly, over and over. And a little bit more. Assist. So you want to dismount as soon as you get that, so it doesn't like reapply over and over and over. Ooh, this is kind of a fight that we don't need to be... Actually, we can suddenly now need to be doing this fight. Pushing back a little bit. And hopefully some of the other folks will do some stuff. Okay, I'm going to show off what Dragoon can do. Okay. Well, I can sit there and do more harassment, but the team kind of left. In a team fight like that, and if our team was pushing there, if a healer, one singular healer gave me like one, not even that, I'd be able to survive with a backflip, and we'd be able to push him back. But I had blue behind me and yellow in front of me, and yep, my fault for not paying much attention, because I'm mostly paying attention to chat right now. Okay, that person who fell off, it's kind of a bullet. You get, I come in and Lucron is dead. I have cursed him. No. It's me not paying a whole lot of attention. Okay, that summoner got me. So I'm going to just be defensive and pull back a bit. Doesn't look like our team's doing the greatest. Yeah, we're very much third. Very much third. Okay. It's typically good to like mark people for the whole team to like focus down like this. And I don't have a macro like that, which I should probably look into. But maybe sometime soon or eventually later. Monks are, you want to be careful because right there he's going to burst. He's putting his bloodbath on. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, so monks you want to be wary of. They're really good at engaging and staying on your tail, but they can't disengage. But almost all the time they're attacking, they're bursting, and they hurt. They hurt bad. They hurt real bad. Okay. Dang it. And I lost Eye of the Dragon. Well, whatever. I'm about high one. So this bar down here, it's gonna have a default like somewhere like right here on the side or over here. I forget exactly. It's been a while. And you can like place it somewhere else. But you want to fill that bar as much as you can. And the fastest way to do that is basically just snipe kills. I personally suck at sniping kills, despite the fact I've been playing this for a long time. I mostly focus on damage, just doing mass pressure. But you typically want to get kills as much as you can, because you fill up this bar by 2 every time you get an assist, but every time you get a knockout, you get 10. And at every intervals of 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100, you get a battle high. You get battle high 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively, and each one of those give you like a 10% damage increase overall. And when you're sitting at a battle high 5, you become rather monstrous, but everyone can also see what battle high you have, because it's proudly displayed to the world what battle high you have. We should see some on blue over here, considering they're in the lead. That one doesn't have one. That person, I'm personally extending a little too far. I'm just trying to get to see. No one has battle high over here. Interesting. I thought they'd have more. All right, so we want to be that person right there. That's battle high 1. It's blue. What is that? Pentagon? Hectagon? It's one. It's a gon. It's a gon of some sort. It's blue. Second tier is green. Third is yellow. Fourth is orange. That's kind of looks like a shield. And 5 is rather spiky, and it's like yellow and orange. And those people you typically want to be afraid of. Let me just tap you, because yep, not getting that kill. It's really weird to snipe kills because you gotta time it roughly before all the other damaging abilities go through. We are really spread throughout the map. Let's see. How do you strip without clothing? What? What? What do you mean by strip without clothing? Oh, right. The bot. Gotcha. Thank you very much. Boom. All right. So there's a white mage here, and that white mage is doing white mage things. And typically, you don't want the white mages to do white mage things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get an assist on that, because that guy right there has a battle high 5. That's what battle high 5 does. That bard. So that bard's doing great, and usually people who get battle high 5 typically know what they're doing and are difficult to kill on their own right. So watch out for folks who are just kind of sitting with battle high 5. And now I'm going to do a mass AoE damage pressure, and I got a knockout on that somehow. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm just going to keep going this way. Heal. Spam heals. Just keep running. We don't have a healer nearby, so I'm not going to get any heals. We actually are having a severe drought of healers. Okay, so I need to just keep that in mind, since I don't know where our actual healers are. Oh, hey, there's one. Cool. That works. Let's see. There's a gunbreaker here. Okay, well there's no little point to be fighting here, and that's going to be going, so let's move over to... How much? Tell me what the point... Okay, it's... Okay, so that's not... Okay, we're going to just have new points spawn sometime soon. We want to keep an eye out. We don't want to get into needless confrontations, because they, it's spawned up here, so this is going to be rough. We're going to have to fight yellow. So, over here, we're going to see if we can, like, pick them away one by one. That person's going to get hit by a limit break. They're dead. And now I'm just going to do some, like, soft pressure on the side here. Poke this machinist a little bit. Get him a little bit back. This Dark Knight is having a Hail Mary time. Oh, hey, I got a knockout. Cool. And now I'm going to do what... I'm going to Dragoon right now. This is what I'm going to mean by Dragoon. Come on, before the bloodbath wears out. Big old AoEs. And I can keep myself full healed like that. Granted, I had a healer kind of trying to keep me up, and that was actually a really good combo by that Dark Knight. Pulled me into a limit break. And blue is here, so now we gotta be a little careful. Also, Dragoons are really good for this because they can do a lot of damage when they're throwing their ranged weapon at max. So I'm just gonna be poking people at a distance. I hope we should run. Yeah, we're gonna get pushed off this cliff. And something neat you can do is if you have a mobility option. Why is blue over here? Okay, this got awkward. Okay, I'm trying to heal through this, but yeah, we are completely surrounded, and our team is kind of all over the place. But if you have a displacement ability or movement ability that doesn't require targeting the ground, so like Dancer on Avant, Bard, little backstep thing, or right there, the Dragoon, Elusive Jump, or the Reaper to, what was it, Ingress and Egress, you can go from like an upper ledge and port immediately to the bottom while taking 0 fall damage. So I do recommend that, and it doesn't matter how freaking high you are, you will just not take any fall damage if you do it. But if you jump over the edge and then do that, you will take full fall damage. It mostly depends on where the ground was when you press that ability. Okay, I'm gonna Dragoon again. You do. Oh shoot. I didn't have my Nastron at the ready. That was kind of an issue. Yeah. Usually you want Nastron or Garruskull at the ready, which is this conal ability I'm about to use here. And probably got all of player aggro. And I am sitting at a high battle, not battle height, but limit break, because usually limit breaks make you extraordinarily vulnerable. As in, you can't do anything while you're doing it. Okay, that monk is really good at just not dying. So, well, let's see if I can use some slight pressure. Some slight AoEs. Dude, they got some strong heals over there on their team. Yeah. Where's their healer? That healer there. No? No, that's Machinist. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we're not going to be able to out... That's not who I wanted to hit, but I guess I got the assist on the other guy. This monk's getting cocky because he had a healer just staring at him the whole time. So that was a good standoff. We got a lot of kills out of that. Good, good. It looks like yellow's going to have a free S rank. So the points in the... Okay, I should probably preface what the point of this... and the goal objective of this front line is. So you want to accumulate up to 800 points. And the way you do that is you can either kill enemies where they will lose 8 points and your team will gain 8 points. Or you can capture the points, which is the main reason you want to do it. And once you capture the points, you have to defend them unless the enemy... to prevent the enemy to uncap it and then cap it themselves. This guy's really good at just staying away from me in particular. We probably shouldn't be here. And you have 3 different ranks. You have rank Bs, rank As, and rank Ss. And there's a rank S here and here. They give the most points, and you kind of want to hold them whenever you can. We have a rank A that is recently just getting taken over at the bottom. And I need to run. And once you hold them, they will passively generate points for you. And again, like rank S's are top priority, rank A's are like second highest, and B's are, they're there, but it's whatever. So there's a monk over there with battle high 5. Makes me a little tad bit worried. I'm gonna do Dragoon things. I'll knock out there. Cool. Get back. Get back. Nope. Wrong back. That's the wrong back. Nope. 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 Wrong back. Wrong back. Wrong back. The gunbreakers want to be anti. Yep. Nope. Counter that. I know that trick. So I use Spine Shatter Dive to counter his knockback ability. And now he's getting gravely punished for his aggression with that. So yeah, you want to be careful with that. It is very effective if you do it on the right target as a tank, but you also need to know where your team is for you to pull that off. Unfortunately for him, his team kind of abandoned him. That machine is right there as a top priority target. Oh, we got him. You want to try to get rid of battle high 5s as much as you can, and unfortunately, it looks like he's kind of embracing his fate and he's dead. It's actually such a big deal, as you might have saw that message down there just now, that whenever anyone dies with Battle High 5, it is announced to the whole game. Not who specifically died, but just that someone on that team, Battle High 5 on that team was just slain. So it's kind of a big deal to get rid of people with Battle High 5 because they're just that big of a contributor to the team. Oh, okay, I don't think we're not gonna live through this. I have zero faith that we're gonna live through this, but I'm gonna do Dragoon things. Holy frick, I can't even tell what's going on over here. AoE stuff, let's go. Alright, going back. Get out of here. I can limit break, but gosh, again, every time I limit break, I tend to die. Kill this guy. Smite, got him. Cool. Kill this guy, got him. Cool. That's another knockout. Kill that guy. I didn't get him, but I helped. Got that one. Heck yeah. Okay, so now I'm Battle High 5, so now I'm going to be a high priority target. So now everyone can see that I am Battle High 5. You can tell by down here, or this bar that you have here. Let's see. And, right here I'm going to get hit, so I'm going to pre-pot that. What? Who pulled me? I know who pulled me. It does... Maelstrom, that is us, I believe. GG, everyone. And at the end of the score, you can see over here, and if you want to see exactly what type of points each team got, you can click that button there, and you can see how many got from Tomelets, which are these objectives that you get. And looks like we had the most gains from Tomelets and enemy forces. This is for the KOs that you've done, and this is how many people have lost points for your team due to dying. And it looks like we also had the highest. But I guess it was offset by the other two, so we ended up winning. And you can see like how everyone did with like damage dealt, damage taken. That's going to be in reverse, so you can see who took the most damage down there and who took the least up here, and HP restored up here. And yeah, usually people tend to go for kills. I suck with that, so I'm not on the top list, but I usually aim towards damage, so I did pretty well there. So yeah, that's kind of a little precursor to C's as a frontline. Yeah. About a high 5 cringe voice. So anyway, I haven't been able to actually watch you folks, so I didn't do as well with multitasking there as I thought I would. Let's see. Is PvP? Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can catch up with you folks. I tried to be as informative as I could. I've done it before. It was a wave of Dagnabas. Oh, wait, which one? Boy, Phoenix. No, you just gave me nightmares of Lucron waves. Oh. Oh. Yeah, IQ has a job. I'm leveling and switching my 2 favorite jobs, Black Mage and Bark. Those are 2 very good options. Frontlines is not as bad as people say. I just stay with the group and Zerg. Yeah, that time we were kind of all over the place, but it looks like it worked out for us in the end. Can that one person? Yeah, yeah. I've been like coming in. Lucron's dead. Okay, a little fast. This is cool. I've never seen any of this before. Oh heck yeah. Well, hopefully I gave some information. Kind of just didn't stop talking. My frontline roulette today for the first time in forever. I saw a team get brought back to 0 points because they were doing very poorly in the bidding. Yeah, sometimes you get that. 100% accurate Dragoon. That floor looked aggro. Darn right. Making me wish I could jump on frontline at the moment. Less than 1 on frontline. You don't have a team. Yeah. It gets kind of. Yeah. You expect going solo in there, and heals don't rely on them too much. But if you do have a good healer, things start changing entirely. Let's see. My only tip for this front line is don't be afraid to spread out when tombstones are about to run out. Can get an early lead. That's actually true, Dapper Changeling, actually. That's probably why we won there. Let's see. High levels of battle high make even me, who is well fought PvP, a significant threat, especially against isolated opponents. Yes, battle high 5 and just battle high 5 or 4 or even 3 are all really good power boosters. And when you have that, be careful when you engage because people will want to try to delete you from the game as soon as possible. Wait, how is it Small Talk Sunday when it's Monday night? Well, the thing is, this is a Small Talk Sunday where I do small talks on Sundays, except I forget what day of the week it is. So. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping up with a common joke because Small Talk Sundays always came out on Monday. Eventually, I want to see if I can get better at it and do it actually on Sunday. But you know, Big fat animation locks. You're darn right. I was not bound by petty conflict like linear time. Yes, time isn't real. What is time anyway? Miniature talk Monday. Monday mumbles. Oh my god, he's PvP. Yes, that's kind of my home scenario. So again, rule 1 of frontline. You have no team. Indeed. Battle High 5 cringe. Yeah. Getting and losing like the top 2 levels warrants announcements. It's a strong buff. Yes, it's very strong. Let's see. Why are you a masochist that plays PvP with effects on? Because the effects I have on are mostly from enemies. So let's see, it's limited there, but PvP opponents, it's all because I personally would like to know what is hitting me so I know what to prepare for, personally. And I can identify some of the abilities even with the disco ball of death going on. I just let them fight and play smart. Sometimes that's a good option. Sometimes it's not so great if one team is super like snowballing. In that case, you might want to prioritize trying knocking that team down a peg by taking out their battle highs and pinching them. That's a case by case scenario. But if it's all very evened out, then yeah, usually letting them fight over nothing is a good idea, and you just take all the rest of the points. Yes. Yeah, good job. Hey, thanks, Cogent. Only top of the list for damage. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of damage. I didn't do a lot of killing blows because I suck at kill stealing, and well, I don't really heal. So healing is you typically only get top in 1 category or maybe 2 if you did the killing blows and damage. 26 minutes to maintenance, almost time to brew the coffee. Heck yeah. The more you kill, the easier to kill faster. That's right. Yeah, it's true. If you kill earlier, you get battle high earlier, and yeah, you can start with an early snowball. Waiting for patch notes to drop. Fingers crossed for some nin changes. Oh, I haven't tried out Ninja in PvE. It's something I wanted to try out, but haven't gone around to it. But Dark, gotcha. I can't wait to see what the craft gear will look like. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that as well. Engage! Today is Monday, indeed. I wish I was still Sunday. I have Sundays out. Yeah, well, today's Sunday. What are you talking about? I just will not stop talking. Holy frick. Alrighty. So that was a little look on PvP. So that was just me kind of like talking about like a PvP go over, trying to teach some things. It'll probably be a lot more refined if I did that in a video format. Well, you know. Let's sit back down. Do this back and what's up? So yeah. God, I wish it was the 90 cap kill really hurts than in Rage. Oh, really? Huh. I did not know that. Interesting. Apparently they leave Warlock as Warrior's really strong right now, yeah. Komodo Yokai. Oh yeah, Lucron, what do you think of Xenos and the way he was utilized? The way he was utilized, it makes me wish he was introduced way earlier. Like way earlier. I'm talking about like as soon as you started the game, I wish he was around there. Because that way it would have been a lot more impactful as he would have come all the way around. Instead of him being introduced in Stormblood and you not interacting with him ever since then. And you only have brief interaction with him there. In Shadowbringers, he's not... You only see him in like weird cutscenes that are for some reason in between a few random moments in Shadowbringers. And then Endwalker, he comes back as a, well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that because that's a little spoilery. No, actually, I don't know if Xenos come back. What are you talking about? I don't know who's in it. Anyway. Guys on that S rank, Modern with catch up, 22 minutes. Heck yeah, thanks. But yeah, Xenos, I like what they were going with him. I feel like they could have done more. Like if they introduced him earlier, that would have been a lot more impactful. And in the end, it did feel like an actual almost almost like a how would you review the game? Was it worth it playing the game type of scenario, in a way. Whereas like was it all worth it? Was this life a boon or a bane or something like that? Like it's got other like deeper questions and whatnot to ask about and whatnot, but I kind of saw one of the ways being a just kind of like, how'd you feel about our game? Was it good? Was it a good game? And I was like, yeah, it was a good game. Let's see. Have you joined the Revival Wings Discord? Try and join some Revival Wings matches. I have joined the Discord, but I haven't really interacted with it much, like at all. I think they changed their name as well. I think it was PV Primal, I think it was. I could be wrong. But I have done some Rival Wings matches, and I've sniped a couple of those scenarios, but not too many. Rival Wings fun though. Chat help. We need a game to play during maintenance, preferably free. Dagnabbit. Among Us. SP continue. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's why everyone's talking about. This view has "Don't talk to me or my son ever again." Sort of, doesn't it? World of Warcraft Kappa. Ah, you frick. Let's see. I envisioned there was a meeting and the staff are going over the story for Endwalker, and Yoshi P goes, "It's great. But where is Xenos? You know, the guy we put in the advertisement." Staff starts sweating. Yeah. I can see where you go over that. Where it was kind of shoehorned in out of nowhere. Yeah. Also, that JPEG tuber is so cute. It looks like Vagar, but like extra cute. Oh, heck! Thank you very much. Alchemist Val made it for it. I think it's really good. But thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm pretty sure you appreciate the kind words too. Double chasing. I'm just glad I got to finally acknowledge him as my mirror. Heck yeah, my mirror. Hi, nice to catch a stream. I loved your recap videos from Around the Board. Hey, thanks, Alex. Hopefully, I'll be able to get more of those out soon. Why am I talking so freakishly fast? Oh my god, I'm gonna chillax for a second. With that swig of water. That I cannot deny. Darn right. Yeah. So we got that frontline thing out of the way. So I do have a decent amount of knowledge with PvP. As shown, I'm not the best, especially when I'm trying to multitask stuff like this. But I feel like I have enough to help out, you know, from a casual's perspective. I thought the Battle Invasion was a cool idea that wasn't explored more. Yes, actually, that freaking moment, holy frick, that's one of the highlights of that story for me. I was like, wow. What that was from a story writing perspective, that was pretty well done in having me get some actual anxiety over a thing happening and fear. I was like, wow, something that I felt like was just not super like surpassable is on the loose, and it could be bad, like holy, like very bad. When I was going through all that, all I can remember is that one time, when that one interview leak or something where that interviewer asked like you would go that far, and I was like that was the only thing going in my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, is this what they meant? Is this the moment that got him to think that? And so I was freaking out about that. Well, that changeling. As someone who fights the person and adores challenging myself, as soon as I saw him, I wanted to accept him as my frenemy. Heck yeah, frenemies. Brandon, actually, maybe some chill Terraria would be a good maintenance name. I don't play Terraria. I don't play a lot of things. Deep breaths, Lucron in and out. Oh, yeah. Oh, deep breaths. Hope you're still enjoying Final Fantasy 14. I love your content. Oh, heck, thank you very much, Zombie. Hopefully, I'll be able to make a lot more content here soon. And if I'm going to make those PvP guys I'm wanting to do, I gotta do it soon. Like, holy frick, I gotta, yeah. I gotta get working on that and get that stuff going, because knowing how slow I work, I just gotta get to it. It sounds like we're talking about Xenos. I think that if they made the fight option, that would make the moment better for some people. With option 1 is canon. Heck yeah, and I do think the an optional option would be pretty good. as well, instead of having it all streamlined in one go. But the overall cinematic setting was just super great. Might as well also show that many friends and enemies have been saying since they were born terrifying. Yes, I agree, Phoenix. I'm mostly bumbling through that because I saw this tendency where I was like, oh, I'm afraid of saying a spoiler, just in case someone here hasn't gotten to certain points, and I feel like I've done a terrible job at that so far. I've got to head to bed because work in the morning, but before I go, I wanted to ask if there were any updates about a potential Discord server. I am currently in the works of trying to get one put together. I am very much a noob about it, and I may end up just thrown into the towel and might be consulting with friends about how to get it set up properly, because I am like hitting like immediate creative blocks when it comes to, or just roadblocks in general when it comes to setting up a Discord server. But that is actually something I wanted to like announce, but I ended up forgetting way earlier, is that I'm working on a Discord server, and when it's up and ready, I might make a community post about it, or even like a video about it. So, and I might include that in some links in video descriptions. So yeah, I'm going to be working on a Discord server because I'm noticing life could be a lot easier to communicate with you folks and like doing little activities if I had a Discord instead of, you know, just blurting it out literally like last second on YouTube when it's already too late to get anything together. Yeah, I've been real bad at that, and I feel like Discord would help alleviate quite a bit of that. So Discord server is currently in the works. I'm trying to get things done. Yeah. Well, thank you for reminding me, Coach Summoner, about that question, because I did totally forget about that. Quick question: would stream other Final Fantasy games? Not sure your background with the series, but it'll be cool to see you play them. The only Final Fantasy game I've played to completion is 6. So the only one I've actually gone all the way through is 6, like beginning to end. I played a bit of 4 Tactics. I wanted to play more, but the memory card was gone, and played some 12 a decent ways in. Played 10, a little bit of 4. I think I played 13 as well. 13's always hazy for me. I played some 14. I'm not sure if you heard of that game. I think that's about it with the Final Fantasy experiences. Yeah. Xenon, I kind of want the 6.1 Extreme to be based on the final solo duty instead of the 8-man duty. That would be cool, personally. I would love difficult solo content in particular. Like extreme, kind of like a Mythic Plus version where it just gets proceedingly harder or something. Could be something. Yeah, I've got some ideas how that could work, but personally, I would love difficult like 1v1 fights that caliber. That would be fun. Double check thing. I'm playing as a Hroth Reaper and being a fan of Chrono Cross. The body swap hit different. Oh, I literally was firstly. Heck yeah. Yeah. Unyu Duet. I'd definitely make it easier to join streams. Yeah. The Discord server probably would have been a great idea way earlier. So sorry that's only coming out so late. The Kerber, that would be so much better because I don't see your community posts till days later for some reason. Yes, there's another thing, because YouTube is not the greatest when it comes to like recommending people you're subscribed to. Like, I've got some channels I'm subscribed to, and I want to see more of their content. But instead of prioritizing the content I'm subscribed to, they prioritize the content that I've been like passively watching on like autoplay or something that on channels I've never subscribed to, like ever. Yes, so there's that issue as well. And again, apologies that I've only been doing community posts about that. Sorry again about that. Let's see. That would be so much better. Yeah, Discord do be good. Heck yeah. I'll definitely ask for help. It can be very daunting to set one up alone. Also, look to servers you're in for inspiration. I have been looking in a few servers actually, trying to get an idea. Just for some reason, my creative juices instantly stop as soon as I look at the other one I've been working on. Still need to make an account. That's fair. Play 10. Oh, Final Fantasy 10 is what you meant. What was that? That 10 had one of the more popular themes. Let's see. Final Fantasy 4 actually had some musical themes that actually was like the first video game to OST to win an actual like music award, the Golden Disc. I think it was Rosa's theme of love. by Nobuo Uematsu. And Final Fantasy VIII also had Eyes on Me, which actually was played on radios over in Japan. That one got super big. There was one for Final Fantasy IX. Forgot the name of it. I don't think it was called Don't Be Afraid, because I think that's a battle theme. I forgot. Final Fantasy X had 2 Xenarkand, and there's also Otherworld, Nobuo Uematsu's first attempt at metal, I believe. Yeah, 7 had One Week Angel, 6 had Dancing Mad. Yeah, those are kind of the highlights I remember. There was also Fisherman's Horizon, which is one of my favorites from Final Fantasy, what? I think it was 8, 9? 8 or 9, one of the two. Let's see. And with that, I gotta go. Oh, sorry. Have a good night, Coach Summoner. Sorry for not seeing that. But yeah. I mean, technically, you completed 14 for now. That's true. That's true. Let's see. Soul Extreme sounds fun. Yeah. Opera Omnia, just for scenario. Yeah. It's just about Edge of the Universe. Heck yeah. Oh, you mean Final Fantasy 13 too? Oh my gosh. Opera Omnia sounds sick. It does. I found most duties are hard enough for me. I don't want any harder. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Like, this game has plenty of content to go through in general. So, yeah. Anyone, like, even now, people are still more occupied with the other stuff instead of more than the MSQ and endgame stuff. So it's pretty neat. 14, you mean the critically acclaimed MMORPG, the Final Fantasy 14, with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of Round War and the award-winning Heavensward expansion? Yeah, I don't know if you heard of it, but yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Community posts are done for desktop. That you have to go to the channel to see them. They only mix them in with uploads on mobile. Dang it. Okay, guess I didn't look into too deep about that. Thanks for that little heads up, to be frank. Sorry again that I've only been relying on that. There is some difficult solo PvE stuff in Boja Zadnor. I'm talking about the duels. You could also go for... Actually, yeah! That's a good point. I could go and look fishing for that in Boja and Zadnor. And also just tackle the Mass Carnival. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of with y'all on that, with that 8-man one fight. Yeah. You're Not Alone from 9 is Big. Yes, that's the name of it. You're Not Alone. That one. I remember that one. Yeah. Melodies of Life. That's what it was. Melodies of Life. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Fisherman is 8. Fisherman is... let's see. I think... Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Viles starting that chat about Minecraft. How come it's either ready, technical or fancy? Gotcha. Anyway, actually did a lot of Memoria Misera text. I'm trying to think. Did it? Sort of. Yeah. Wait. Holy heck. Oh, it just clicked to me why it would do that. Oh, that's so neat. I might need to go visit that other fight. Let's see. Just wait, I could experience it for the first time again. Heck yeah. Fortunately, unfortunately, I have a bad memory, so maybe I might be able to experience that for the first time again. Let's see. And what actually did could be interesting. Vile. Give me one moment. One moment. Right. Sorry, I was smelling smoke, and I was getting a little concerned. It's nothing too incredibly serious. Sorry about that. I played 7, 8, 10, 11, 10, 11, 2, well, X2, 10, 2, 12, 14, 15. That's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Well, you are difficult to that. Also, Minecraft can be a super chill. Turn out, gotcha. Yuna and Lulu, my favorite characters. That's the Summoner and the what does it like the game's Black Mage, the one with the doll. Yeah. The name's Pacha Petra is an attack from him. Oh, I see. I see. We were playing Final Fantasy 1 back in 1989. Man, that was an experience. Ah, the OG. Where the extreme savages and ultimates were only retellings of the canon fights by the Wandering Minstrel. That's true. That's true. Looks like the maintenance is going to happen soon. Mostly what I wanted to get out of the way here was being able to catch you guys all up on my plans and whatnot for the New Year's. And, yeah, essentially I want to start getting better at communicating, and that's going to be what the Discord is all about. And, yeah, hopefully I'll be a lot more active in the community and be able to interact with all you folks. More streams may happen. Small Talk Sundays may actually make a comeback. And yeah. I don't know how often I'll be doing Small Talk Sundays, but let's see if I can do the C pose. Right here. Didn't do it. Stop it. Stop. Here we go. Here. But yeah, I wanted to get more in touch with you folks and actually, stop. I'm getting more in touch with you folks. And, yeah, probably do more stuff, get more videos out, and, Unscripted Thoughts might be making a hard comeback, in a multitude of ways, but it's probably not going to be going over specific expansions for a little bit, and it'll probably go over specific events. It's going to not go in chronological order. Right now, Endwalker is kind of the big thing, so I'll probably start with Endwalker and then go back to Shadowbringers, and then I'll probably, then after the Shadowbringers done, I'll go back to Heavensward, and then go to Stormblood and whatnot. So, yeah. Unscripted Thoughts might be kind of a recurring thing, but I kind of want to do that Casual's Guide to PvP before I do. Yeah. But I don't plan to stream anything during the maintenance personally. I just wanted to get this done because I don't know what else I would play during the stream, and honestly I really should start working on resetting my sleep schedule. So yeah, once the servers go out, I'll probably just be ending the stream here. Which should be going shortly. And I know technically it would be better to be streaming when the servers are down, but yeah. Sorry, my house might have been burning down. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that was kind of what was going on. That's so much money. I wish I had that much. Yeah, I wish I did. In game, it's a different story, but not very much. Not so. Personally, I gotta do content with you. Look, make the Discord so we can party after. Yes, I want to do that. That's kind of what the point of the Discord's gonna be, so we can hang out and just do stuff together. We'll show you a lot more items outside in small plots when I try to run out of space fast, and yet everyone else seems to make a good with low amount. It's kind of difficult. I wish I had more as well, and I do agree that maybe a little more outside would be great. Phil's Batman, no more stream. But yeah, I just wanted to get this all in while I'm still in the game, because again, I'm not sure how variety content will do on my channel yet. I might do that a little bit later, but for now, I think I'm going to keep on exclusively Final Fantasy 14 whenever I can. Another thing people were, that was kind of in the talks was Phasmophobia and me having VR. I've only done one other horror video game stream. Well, not stream, a video game series. Not even a series, just one video. I kind of don't want to do that again. But if I do it, I'm going to go freaking Phasmophobia VR, probably. So that's a thing, potentially, that people have been telling me about as optional content. But anyways, going back to this. yeah, hope you all have a good rest, and I hope you all get a good tackling on the rest of the year. And I hope the year goes super well for all of you. You all are great, and you're amazing. I love you all. You're too good. You're too good. You're all great people. You're all great people. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sticking around for as long as you have, and I do hope that I will be able to deliver much more content in the near future. And I will do the best I can to be getting out and communicating with you all, folks. So yeah. As I described my favorite scene in Endwalker, the writer points a gun at a baby and you don't know if it's gonna happen or not. Oh yeah, that moment. Alex, have you watched Pine's video? Yes, I do, and holy frick, his editing skills are on a level that I wish to even get a portion of. Like frickin', I've looked up to Pine's editing skills ever since his like frickin' dancing, what was it, Hat in Time reference video in World of Warcraft. But yeah, I'm missing so many. I forgot where I was at. Alright, if you're off for the night, good night. Make sure to relax. And personally, I'll always watch whatever you're online. Oh, thank you so much, Kito. I very much appreciate it, and I hope you have a good night as well. Once I get kicked off, I'm going to do the official good nights. But while we're here, it's just like, hey, y'all are great. Hoping to say good night. Have a good night, Kenny Pip. Whatever makes you happy. They'll try to cater to people. Thanks, the Curb Bear. I'm trying. That's the message. I'm trying to like internalize for myself so I can actually get stuff out instead of being stressed about it. I'll be more passionate about it. So instead of stress being my motivator, it'll be passion. And I kind of want to go back in the original thing that got me making the Final Fantasy 14 first impression. So yeah, unscripted thoughts may be the one that I'm going to be tackling a lot. And going forward, there could be other new things I could be making that really utilize editing stuff, and mostly me trying to practice, a combination of G-posts and editing prowess. So yeah, this is essentially just a Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, everyone. It's a little late for a New Year. It's like 3 days late, but Happy New Year's. Hope life will treat you great, and hope life's been treating you great. And if it's not, hope it gets better. Got the start of a new year. And if it's not looking great at the first, then the rest of the year will hopefully be better. Let's hope that doesn't age. Let's hope that ages not too badly. Yeah, how's it feel to finally be caught up and out? Oh, frick! 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 I gotta... Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. So, there we go. So, that seems like that's death. But yeah, how does it feel to finally get caught up and get out from the shadow of spoilers whenever you return? It feels great. It feels great. Remember, look, you're for you. I'm playing with other fun only want to look. Oh, thank you so much, Dapper Changeling. Thank you so much. Hopefully, again, my goal is to be a better content creator for you folks, and that I'll be able to serve you better entertainment and more frequently and more quality. So again, with that there, that's gonna be the end of the stream here. And yes, this is a picture from Vile, and it will forever be a thing that exists now, because what a time, what a time. Oh, you got a 404? Oh, no, this is just a picture I'm pulling up. I did get a 90k. But yeah, I just like this one. 4 hours, see you later. I'm probably going to be going to bed here soon. Alright, folks, that's going to be the end of it. So, again, I literally will be repeating the thing I've just been repeating this whole time. I'm really bad with repeating. Anyway, thank you all very much for sticking around and listening to this Small Talk Sunday. What did I used to say? Oh yeah. So with all that said, thank you all very much for watching and or listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful life. And don't click bad links. Don't click links from people you don't know and from untrustworthy people. Be careful with those. All right. Take care, folks. See ya.